Welcome to Live, Laugh, Love Tarot. Today we're about to delve into the person on your mind. What's their energy towards you? Take it if it's yours, leave it if it isn't. Any and everything that has to do with myself or the channel will be down below in the description box. Know that you will only ever book a personal reading with me through my website, okay? So this is a timeless reading. Whenever you're seeing it, that's when it's meant for you. So for starters, the person on your mind, I feel like this person really needs something to go in their favor. Okay, they kind of waiting until that wheel shifts in their favor. And this could have to do with finances. This could be someone that may want to buy your love. This could be somebody that's waiting for a financial turnabout in their life, for them tables to turn, right? So that they could provide something to you to potentially earn your love. Yeah, with the Queen of Wands, this could be someone that placed you in a third party situation and, maybe gave you breadcrumbs at one point in time. And it's like they want to come in and mend that, but they know they can't come empty handed. See, this could be a F boy, a F girl, somebody that just come in for a good time. And it may appear this way. Yeah, but this is somebody that missed out on an opportunity with you. So, I mean, they could have been in this flighty energy at one point in time, but that didn't get them far. Okay, it only got them, I'm hearing superficial. So it didn't get them really far with you. You could not be a superficial individual. I mean, we all like to be wine and dine. We all like things, but this is a type of energy where you really got a good head on your shoulders, and I don't feel like somebody can just come in and buy your love that easily, especially if they've been playing in your face and missed the opportunity with you due to that. This person gonna have to come better than that. Look, King of Wands comes out. This person may want to prove to you, like, look, I see you as my person. Okay, I may be fumbled a little bit, but you're my person. Look, with the Six of Wands, this person could be really popular. They could be in a public eye. This could be somebody that is very attractive, and although they kind of made it seem like they were into other options, this is somebody that maybe want to solidify something with you. But who is this in the background? Queen of Swords. This would be easy to say that this is you, but I feel like this is a bitter individual that they leaving behind. Look, Star card can't really show you that, but look, if we take a peer back here in the Star card energy with the Knight of Pentacles, this lets us know that this person was out here spending money on a third party individual with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This is why they money messed up. Okay, so yeah, we could hear all the things. This person look good, they popular, stuff like that, but this person played in your face. Okay, and now they want to come back around and get this notoriety and recognition from you. But you got them waiting, as you should. Give me one more. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. For some of you all, you could know of someone that this person could have been involved with, or you could know of like the type of people this person involves themselves with. Tell us more, Spirit. This could be somebody that's superficial, kind of popular. They got a lot of pick-me's around them. And I feel like they could have even gotten distracted, but that type of stuff don't matter to you, like popularity or things like that. Even if you well known yourself, it's just like what matters to you is realness, authenticity. See, this person sugarcoated some type of truth here. Sweet but deceptive. They could have left you on red. It's like the tea just coming out. This person is not being 100 with you or why they left you on red. But look, catfish. This is what they went out and found. Because this is the type of person that may like, people off social media. They like the appearances. But they went and found somebody that was a catfish. And the whole time you were in this CEO energy, taking control of your life. Y'all see it. Energy vampire. So sometimes rejection is divine protection. Me versus me. I feel like this is you. You're in this personal growth. You're becoming better than yesterday. And this person wants to siphon this energy. That's why they coming back around. This could be somebody that you chose to friend zone. Okay. Or you will choose the friend zone, possibly because they friend zoned you. I feel like they straight up ghosted you though. For some of you all, it was a ghosting. And look, after setbacks, they want to try to recover quickly and rise again. No, they want to siphon off of your energy. That's why they coming around. See, this could have been somebody that was acting like they were booked and busy. But the funny thing about it is now you are. Let's get one more. Payback. What goes around comes around. Okay, this person is getting that karmic wheel. And we saw it already, right? In the beginning. Something didn't go in this person's favor and now they want to come back to you. It's almost giving rebound energy and I don't like that. It's like this person could almost be love bombing you and you could be looking at it like, what do they have to gain by coming back around? Well, a lot of things. For some of you all, you're not quite where you want to be at just yet, but you're about to be. Give us one more. See, you're about to have this big break. Can't make it up. Your career is about to take a major turning point, a life-changing moment, a major opportunity. And a person that was breadcrumbing you, giving you minimum attention, keeping their options open, being vague with their promises, and never fully committing was to come back around. Okay? And Spirit wants you to trust the signs when this person does and just let them go. Okay? Release the grudges even. Free yourself. But you're going to do this by forgiving this individual and moving forward. You got too much to worry about anyway for this person to be coming in and gaslighting you, trying to distort your reality. So somebody that breadcrumbs you wants to come back around, and that's the real tea. If they could say anything, what would they say to my collective? The person on your mind will lie. Okay? If they could say anything, they will continue to gaslight you and lie to keep you stuck. See, you have so many choices and options. This person could be a little insecure a little bit. Mind you, this is somebody that is always having somebody chase them. They're usually used to the options. But it's like when it comes to you, they're a little nervous now. Possibly because they have to distort the truth. They're placing you on this pedestal now because where they went, who they betrayed you for, it was a catfish. It was not who they thought it was, what they thought it was. For a lot of you all, when we saw energy vampire, this is somebody that does this to everybody, want to siphon their energy. And you look very appealing right now, especially with that big break energy. Your career changing, you in this CEO energy, you're bossing up, you leveling up, things in your life is getting better. I need more time. So it looks to be that this is somebody that possibly ghosted you, because it says I need more time. Look, what was this person doing? Exercising their options, their choices and their options. So when they come back around to gaslight you and, you know, tell these lies and distort this truth, you're going to see it a mile away. This could be somebody that want to get you drunk, want to get you intoxicated, so you can't pay attention to the signs because they just wish things were different. We part the deck. This person dreams about you a lot, maybe too much. It's given obsessed, and they're hoping that you're going to wait for them. See, you're really the one with the options. I can't make it up. They're hoping that you're going to wait for them. This is somebody that learned a lesson or they're currently learning it. See, they're waiting for you. Go figure. The person that you're inquiring about is actually waiting on you and trying to see if they could get you again. But you already know this. Give us one more. Seek professional advice. This person could need therapy. They could need to heal in some way, shape, or form. This is somebody that hurts people because they're still hurt. And Spirit wants you to be a lot more selfish when it comes to them. Like, put yourself first. They're going to keep wishing that things were different, but possibly not doing enough to make that change. See, it says, I don't want to lose you. But you see, be more selfish comes out because they had an opportunity to show you off, to give you time, affection, And they didn't want that until after the fact. And what's going on with this person? What's the truth? They're overworked. This is somebody that's been just doing way too much. And now they overworked and they want to come back and, like I said, siphon your energy though. This is somebody that's a narcissist. So it don't matter if you were to tell this person what they did, they're not going to take accountability for it. That's why Spirit is like, you know what? You just be selfish. You just put yourself first, because you're never going to get this accountability from this person. They're going to want forgiveness, but then they always going to be drunk. This is somebody that drinks, or they have some vice, and they're going to come in and want forgiveness, probably drunk text you, drunk dial. But you'll be stripped and cleansed. You're being purified by Spirit. So this is somebody that is going to bring their old ways right into that new cycle if you forgive them. Yeah, because this is a narcissistic energy that always does way too much. Give us one more. Spirit is saying you can't trust them. This is somebody that you need to exit out your life, because they could be still caught up with a third party. And it's like, if they're not going to do the exiting out, you will. What's at the bottom deck? Karmic ties. This is somebody that has a third party that's kind of dangerous or toxic. And it's like, it could be brought into your life if you don't release this person. You in this diva energy. Okay, whether you're a male or a female, you know, you're the one in the spotlight. You see the Six of Wands, you're really the prize here. You calling the shots, you're getting all of the attention. It's showing me that you really have more options. But one thing that I do see, since we're on the topic of karma in this read, sometimes if we don't put ourselves first, we can take on that karma that that person has accumulated as well. So be more selfish, unless you're going to burn out. So before I close this read with my collective, let me get a little bit of advice. Look, all the cards fly everywhere. At the bottom deck, it says, my life works beautifully. So whatever it is that you're manifesting for yourself is going to come together. It talks about my healing is already in progress. So this is somebody that needs to heal themselves. But your advice, remember, be more selfish. Begin healing now. Don't wait for this person to come around and ask for your forgiveness. No, start your healing process now. It says, I am beautiful and everybody loves me, because you have this inviting energy, right? Where you came out as the diva. Can't ignore that. That's a feminine energy, right? But you could be male or female. It's saying that you're in the energy of receiving at the current moment. And you are going to receive many things from healing. Okay, don't wait around for this person. They have toxic karmic ties that they need to clear up. See, freedom is your divine right. Let me see what fell real quick, because it was a few that fell, and I'm going to just take them. And then we're going to close out the read. Look, it says, I'm willing to forgive. There's somebody that is going to lay it thick on you. But look, you may not have to forgive them in the way that they may be asking for you to. You may have to just move forward in your life and close that chapter. Don't go arguing with this person, okay? It says, I let go of all expectations. Let go of all expectations that you have as you're going into this new life that you're making for yourself. Remember, you're about to have this big break. So make it real pretty what you're manifesting for yourself, and let go of all expectations, right? What does that look like? Okay. Letting go of expectations is like putting it out there into the universe, not saying when exactly you're going to get it or how you're going to get it, or, you know, you just put that manifestation out into the universe and receive it when it comes and it's ready. Okay. You're in a feminine energy, whether you're a male or a female. It says, I see my parents as tiny children who need love. So you could be somebody that is starting to see like adulthood is full of individuals that were once young and now they're adults, and they're trying to weave and move the best way that they can. So you may apply that to scenarios where, you know, Parents could have separated. One parent could have been raising a child on their own. You may feel like you weren't prepared by a parent or a loving figure for things like this, like making it through certain things. This could even look like you coming down on a parent for a situation that they were in that could have affected your life. And then you're learning like no one's perfect. You know, maybe you are being more grateful of the people that are in your life. You know, even if they mess up too, they're not messing up like this. You know what I mean? It says, I trust the process of life. So that goes right into the next thing. You're trusting the process of life and you're going with the flow. It looks like you're trying new things. You're planting new seeds and they will bear fruit. I think you are learning forgiveness, but the next step is assessing who is actually able to stay in your life after you forgive them. You know, the last card is my thoughts are creative. So what are you going to manifest moving forward now that you're being more selfish and making more room for new? Put down below, what are you manifesting? And have you gotten it yet? If this message resonates with you, smash that like button. Remember to like, share, subscribe if this message resonated with you, or my reads or my shorts. Welcome to the community for all the new subscribers. And until then, peace and love.